look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham. Alongside Jim Hardy, we'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Auburn will take on Vanderbilt tonight at Neville Arena. A lot going on this weekend. Baseball season opens up. A softball tournament in town in Auburn as well. Weather's kind of warming up for February. Who knows what's going on around here? But we'll talk about these things and much more. Love to get your thoughts. 256-234-6221 is our number here. You can also dial us up on the Facebook page, Auburn Blitz Facebook page, Sports Blitz Facebook page, our YouTube page as well. You can find us out there on your Spectrum cable dial. We're out there in and around a lot of different places. So if you can't find us, that's your own fault. Is that right?
Or you didn't try.
Or you didn't try. Yeah, there you go. So let's start to the show, kicking off. Big basketball game tonight.
Very big.
Auburn's, in a pretty tough stretch here of basketball games. Have dropped 2 in a row. They really need this one tonight, but it's not going to be easy. Vanderbilt playing like one of the better teams in the SEC, which is a little bit surprising. They are 19-4, only 6-4 in the SEC. So they started out gangbusters out of conference. Conference schedule's been kind of tough, which you would expect. They went to Oklahoma this past weekend and were down by 20, I think, or 21 maybe, and had a furious comeback in the late stages of the second half and cut it to, I think they ended up losing by one point.
Yeah, 92-91.
So, that was kind of a crazy moment there. But when you look at the stats, Jim, they make 10 threes a game. That's concerning.
Yes.
Auburn,
considering how we did not guard the three that well versus Alabama.
Yeah, especially we guarded it good in the first half. The second half was the problem. Alabama scored 59 points in the second half of that game. So, Vanderbilt makes 30 shots a game. They're averaging. That just shows you what kind of offense they've got. Averaging 48.6% from the floor. That's a little better than Auburn's. 36 points, 36% from three. That's making 10 threes a game. They're coming to get you, Jim. Look out.
Look out.
Free throws they're making. Here's the other one, too. They're making 18 free throws a game. So they're getting – not only are they making 10 threes a game, they're getting to the free throw line as well. Auburn gets to the free throw line 20 times, almost 21 times a game. That's a lot of Keyshawn Hall basically doing that. But Auburn's really going to have to guard the perimeter in this game, or if they leave Vanderbilt some open shots, it's going to be a long night.
The ultimate question I would have, and I don't know, I didn't research it, and you may know it better than I do. How many players is Vanderbilt rotating during the game? Because that could wear Auburn down.
I got them down here. This is who basically scores the most for, or this is the guys. They're going to put some other guys in there, but they don't average. But this is basically who averages scoring. You got Tyler Tanner. You got 3 Tylers here.
It is.
I mean, you got 3 guys on your team named Tyler. Come on, you can't get a little bit. You got to break it up a little bit.
I bet at practice they call them by their last name.
I would imagine so. But Tyler Tanner is the lead scorer, 18.6 points a game. Duke Miles, who Auburn was in on, a lot of people thought he was going to come to Auburn, but he ends up going to Vanderbilt. 16.6 points a game. Tyler Nickel, 14.6 points per game. So you got 3 guys, your main guys. That's your 3 double figures averaging. Devin McLaughlin, he 9.8. AK, I don't even know how to even say that. 8.9. Jalen Washington, 8.7. Frankie Collins, 7.8. Tyler Harris, 7 points a game. So you can see they spread the ball around too.
Oh, yeah.
Not only it's not just one guy doing all the scoring. No, Tyler Tanner is the most dangerous, and I think the most dangerous from behind the arc. But you see they're not a huge team either. Right. They got one 6'10" guy, but size-wise they're not gonna dominate the paint like some of the teams that Auburn is going to see in the SEC. So maybe that matchup is a little bit better for Auburn in this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we saw out of the Alabama game. Bediako being the bigger guy inside, he filled up a lot of space and gave Auburn, trouble. There's have to have somebody on him to help guard him. Like you said,
that's not going to be a problem anymore, is it?
No, not a problem anymore. As we predicted yesterday that it would happen before Auburn played again, he'd be ineligible. I'm glad they heard our show and went ahead and got it done.
Yeah.
Because, they listen to us in Tuscaloosa.
They do that.
It's one of the most amazing things about Alabama fans. They'll tune into an Auburn show to throw hate,
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Just stick to your shows. But, yes, I think what you're looking at tonight is a very great opportunity for Auburn, as you already brought up in the SEC. Vanderbilt 6-4, Auburn 5-5. That means Auburn win it. Both of them 6-5 in the SEC after tonight if Auburn could win.
Yeah.
Still puts them in a great spot for the tournament. And,
oh, yeah. No doubt. I think we've been saying they need to get to 500 in the league. Mm-hmm. 5-5 right now. That means 5 more wins, obviously. This would be, but you got to take care of home court.
Yes.
That's been an adage for, as long as time stands. You got to take care of your home court.
Sure.
Especially at Auburn, especially in the SEC, because road wins are difficult to come by. Now, you could see Auburn still got a road win, got a road game against Mississippi State coming up. That's a winnable game, but you don't take any of those for granted. So, again, tonight's a big deal. I don't want to say I don't know if it's a must win. Mm-hmm. I don't like saying that, but it's creeping up close to that. You gotta take care of business tonight.
To get those other 5 wins, you run out of places to get them.
Yeah,
if you don't get one tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's some other stats. Vanderbilt scoring 88 points, almost 89 points a game. Mm-hmm. Auburn scoring about 85 points a game. So that's almost a wash. given up. Vanderbilt only gives up 73.7 points a game. Auburn gives up 78 points a game. So there, it goes to show you Vanderbilt's not only scoring the basketball, they're playing pretty good defense as well. That's one reason they're 19-4.
ESPN has given a 55.9% chance for Auburn to win the ball game.
55 points. Okay.
55% to win the ball game.
How much of that do you think is just Auburn's
and it's 3.5
advantage?
3.5 advantage at the house.
Okay. Well, I hope they're right. Auburn's not necessarily dominating on the boards either. Vanderbilt averages almost 37. Auburn averages almost 38.
The good news is here, Vanderbilt's ripped, like you said, early season, they ripped off more wins than I can call off to you in a row. But when you get down to the buts, the losses are key because it's people we've already beat.
Okay.
They lost to Arkansas 93-68. So Arkansas beat the lights out of them.
Yeah, they did.
Florida 98-94. So they run it up the score with Florida, but Florida still beat them. And Texas has beat them. So that shows you 2 out of the 3 losses that they've got, they got them from people that we've already beat and we've shown we can beat. You know?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a winnable ball game.
Oh, it definitely winnable.
Yeah.
All games are winnable for this team. It's just, especially at home, can they get it across the finish line? That'll be the question tonight, 6 o'clock on the SEC Network. We're just getting started on the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday afternoon. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
there's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed, and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Chevy Traverse with 3-row seating up to $7,250 off. The impressive Chevy Equinox up to $5,500 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Thank you so much to all of you out there joining us on this Tuesday afternoon. We are brought to you each and every day, as always, by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation for no commercial or residential. No jobs too big, no jobs too small, commercial or residential. Like I said, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. They can help you out with all your needs. Give them a call today. Sensa-Green, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensa-Green. They are the carrier dealer in this area. So 2 great sponsors. We appreciate them so much for all that they do. We could not do the show without their support. Again, Auburn and Vanderbilt tonight, 6 o'clock on the SEC network. Vanderbilt, again, 19-4, but only 6-4 in the SEC. So it's been they've hit some struggles, which you would expect them to. But they are ranked number 19 in the country, and they've had a really good year this year so far. Can Auburn, can Auburn play defense for 60 minutes in this game? Think about that Florida game. Go down to Gainesville. That was the prototypical. That's what Auburn. That's the kind of effort that Auburn needs to win these kind of games. They took care of business there. Think about how good this Arkansas team is that has played pretty well there. I think maybe they're the highest ranked SEC team.
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn just had their way with them at Neville Arena. So I've said it.
Well,
I've said it for a while now. Anybody can beat anybody this year.
I think Vanderbilt is actually the highest. Arkansas is 20th right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, you got Vanderbilt, the highest ranked SEC team, coming into your building tonight, scoring almost 90 points a game. I can
shooting
lights out from behind the arc.
I can see why on some of the games they played early in the season to build up those numbers, because you got a LIP, whoever that is, they scored 106. UAPB 105, EKU 105.
Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, Texas Southern 109. So I mean, when you got 5 games of over 100, that kind of helps your average out.
Yeah, and a lot of letters there.
Yeah, a lot of letters.
Not a lot of names. A lot of letters. 17 assists a game. Not only do they score the basketball, not only do they rebound the basketball, they share the basketball. It's a well-oiled machine. They don't turn the ball over a lot, only averaging 9.8 turnovers a game. So they are a very, very good team this year.
In the 10 SEC contests, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those, the Tanner kid you referred to, Tyler Tanner, is the leading scorer in 8 of 10 of those.
Yep. This is the guy we got to watch.
Yes.
I get this phone call for us, Rhino. It's blinking. Yes. All right, let's go to it. Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Okay. What I want to know is the guy from Alabama played basketball, Bibbo, whatever his name. Why was he ruled ineligible? I seen on the bottom of the screen yesterday. And who was the one that made him eligible in the first place?
There was a lawyer from, Alabama sued, or there was an injunction from a lawyer in Tuscaloosa that made him eligible. And then who did we say came back and made him ineligible?
Daniel Pruitt, a
circuit judge in Tuscaloosa.
Yes.
Came back and said that he was not eligible. Bediako is his name.
Okay, so the games that he played, what about those? They count as a win, the ones that Alabama won. But what about the games that he played in to help him win? What they gonna do about that, or is it just completely wash?
Well, I think there's 2 sides of that coin, Larry, and I'll let Andy answer one side of it as far as the counting and the ability of counting that as a win. But I did hear a conversation this morning that the officials that are in charge of counting, going back and look at these teams' records for tournament play, they're saying that those games would not be considered in their even though they may have a record, it says they're 19 and whatever or 18 and whatever. The actual games they won with him there, say beating an Auburn in Auburn, was not going to be counted toward what they would consider a good win going into a tournament record.
Yeah, I think they had some sort of, because it was an injunction from a judge, that there's not like they're going to come back and say that those games are not counted, or they're going to hold those against Alabama. They had some sort of legal standing for it to be legal, although what Jim's talking about, as far as tournament time, when the tournament makes a decision.
Okay, so in other words, it's just washed at the moment, but
pretty much,
you're not going to hold it against.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to hold it against them in the SEC, but they're going to hold it against them in March when they get ready to pair them up. They could have been let's say 5 or 6, and they may end up a 9 or 10 seed because of games they're gonna look at this kid as almost that he's not on the roster anymore, the way they're saying it, and would be ineligible for the tournament. So they can't look at him as a prediction that they may win games down the road because he's not going to be there.
Seems like Auburn just get screwed in football and basketball, don't it?
It does at times, Larry. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah. Well, I was just wondering about this because, you know, Auburn lost the Alabama game by 4 points, and this guy scored 12 points, I think, in the game. And I was just wondering, you know, what was going to be the precaution for that.
I don't know what's going to happen, but we gotta get to break, Larry. I appreciate the call.
All right, y'all have a blessing.
You too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Sensi Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Only about 30 more minutes left in today's show. 256-234-6221 is our number here. Always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. Go by there and today or one day this week, get you some food. The food is absolutely tremendous on Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. They got daily lunch specials. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. Got some comments, Jim.
Yeah, coming in from the YouTube side, a Bama Pride. He says a follow-up issue is all the Euro players still playing semi-pro college sports. He's saying that's an issue in his mind. In my mind, it's not an issue because those are two totally separate subjects. We're dealing with one man here that had already left Alabama to go play college basketball. Go play professional basketball.
His own volition.
Yes, on his own. He made his own thing. He went there and received money to play a professional sport. So what we've done is these Euro players, they've never played any college basketball at all, to my knowledge, just like Jovic. He's never. He's a grown man. If we want to go back into the football days, Ronnie Daniels went and played, baseball till he was 25 and then said, hey, I want to come to Auburn.
Yeah.
There's nothing in those rules for the forever that we've known of that's changed it, except for if you played the actual sport of college, whatever it is. They even made issues with people that went and played college tennis and wanted to jump over and play college golf or, cross sports. They wouldn't let them do those kind of things because you had 5 years or 4 years to play college sports.
Yep.
We've got kids like TJ Finley's on like his 7th or 8th year. I read on a guy this morning from Montana State that's playing. He's on his 9th year of college football. But when they broke it down, every single one of them fell into place. Either one, it was a COVID year, one was an injury. If he had an injury that made him lose the season, they gave him the season back. And it fell to where his senior year this year, he'll be playing his 9th year of college football. 9th. But to answer his question, and my personal opinion and everything I've researched on it, the Euro situation is a whole different ball of wax, and it's something that's been going on because these kids have never played college football. College basketball. But if you ask me, I think it should be the same way as a standard set of rules is 5 years to play for. So once you start playing whatever X sport is in college, the first down that you play, the first hoop you shoot, that's your clock's ticking.
I would agree. Let's go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, Andy. Hey, Jim. How y'all doing?
Doing good, Terry. How about you?
I'm doing well. Before I get to the reason I called, I want to ask you guys a question. Did the judge make a ruling in the Bediako case?
The second judge, yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I've been out of touch for the last couple of days, so I didn't hear it.
Yeah, he is ineligible.
Yeah, Terry, Tuscaloosa County Circuit Court Judge Daniel Pruitt on February the 9th, 26, ruled that he was ineligible.
Okay. Now, when the portal opened and Auburn lost all those guys in the portal, I was real skeptical with Alex Go. I didn't know what he was going to. But boy, did he turn the tables on me. He signed 39 guys.
Yeah, he brought in 39, basically 50 if you count the recruiting class too. And
he did a nice job, a great mixture of guys that have 1 year eligibility and guys that have 3 years of eligibility, and some in between.
Yeah, and that's what we brought it up a couple times on the show already, covering position-wise. Is just like we saw in Indiana this year, they had the older guys on their team and showing the reps. Well, Auburn, on an average, if you took what we consider the starting five on that offensive line, is going to have anywhere from 800 to 12, one of them even 1,700 snaps. You can't. That's immeasurable, as far as dollar value goes, of a guy, our starting center and his quarterback have had 1,700 snaps together, so they know what they're looking for.
Yeah, that's huge. And Auburn signed the quarterback of South Florida, right, the Byron Brown.
They did.
What people don't realize is they also signed his backup, I think.
Yeah, Lachlan
Hewitt, isn't it?
Hewitt. I think that's right. Hewlett, I think.
And what is he eligibility-wise, Andy? Jim, y'all know?
He's a redshirt freshman.
Oh, so he's got several years of eligibility coming.
Yeah.
So, while Byron Brown's going to have immediate success, I really believe he will, the future looks good for him. the backup guy.
A lot of people are dismissing. They don't think much about him, but listen to some recruiting analysts. He can make all the throws. Very athletic, very, very underrated guy. A lot of people consider him kind of like a jewel, a diamond in the rough.
Well, I was thinking, how does Alex McPherson sound to you guys? Do you know?
I had not heard a word, about.
Oh, that's a good thing.
He's coming back, but yeah, I'm taking no news as good news.
Yeah, I wonder health-wise because he really battled it there for a while, and he was really starting to come on last year at the end of the year.
He did.
So,
and,
he was a semi-automatic from about 49 yards in, quite honestly.
Oh yeah, that was a huge loss last year, not being able to have him healthy.
Right. All right, guys, y'all have a good day.
Appreciate it, Terry. Thank you for the call. Got to hit another break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
A fresh start begins at home. This new year, Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is bringing comfort your way with maintenance inspections starting at just $29 and installations as low as $50 a month. Start the year right with Dixie.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Just a couple of more segments left in today's show. We're always, again, brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation and Sense of Green Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. Great sponsors here on the Auburn Blitz. We appreciate all of our sponsors here up and down, not just the title sponsors, but all those sponsors that help us put on this show each and every day. We started a new segment, at least Jim did. Ask Andy. You ask Andy anything, he'll give you an answer.
That's correct.
I'll give you an answer. It may not be the right one, but I'll give you an answer.
And anybody that's out there, too, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, TikTok, excuse me, we got a TikTok site I saw as well. If you got any questions, shoot them to us because, like he said, he'll answer anything.
Absolutely.
He's the authority on all.
Authority on everything.
There you go. Well, we last week put it on Andy to build us his ultimate Auburn offense, which he done a great job of. I left here thinking, if I got to go watch that team play ball, that'd be a lot of points.
I'm not sure we'd lose many games with that offense.
It would be something to watch. Now, that being said, this week's episode of Ask Andy, if we're going to build a team like that, we got to have a place to watch that team.
Okay.
So I want Andy to help us build his ultimate Auburn football stadium. Okay? I'm going to break it down to you in questions, and then you give us the answers.
All right.
If you had the Auburn Ultimate Stadium, how many people would it hold?
95,000.
95,000.
Yeah.
And what makes you cut it at that number? Tennessee's got 107, I think.
Too big.
Too big.
Don't
want to do the 100.
Cavernous.
Okay.
Kind of like I'd like it just a little bit, right there in between 80 and 100.
Okay.
So I figured, right about 95 would be about perfect.
Okay. Now, here's the question to go on top of that. Would you want her to be a dome or no dome?
I want a retractable roof.
Retractable roof, okay.
I want it dome and not dome.
Okay, so natural grass, not turf.
Natural grass.
Yeah.
Want to be able to, but if it rains, I don't want to sit in the rain.
Okay. So you want to be able to close that roof.
Retractable roof, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Next one, boxes. Would you love to see a lot of sky boxes? Or are you more of a club fan with open type stuff?
Gotta have boxes.
Okay.
Gotta have the rich folks because those are your donors.
Right. That's where Andy would say that.
But if you got 95,000, you got plenty of seats for everybody else.
Sure. Yeah. So, all right. So if we're going to go boxes, tell me about accommodations. Would you like to see some bars in there? More of a fan experience where they go walk around and get a drink, while they're there.
Well, we got drinks now.
Well, I know drinks, but I'm saying a full-on, sit down at the bar and you could watch it on a screen while somebody's out there on the field, watching.
Oh, boy, yeah, okay.
Would you like to see something like that in the stadium?
Well, I saw a neat thing. I think they have at Jerry's World. They actually have televisions when you go to the John.
There you go. Would you like to have that?
If you're at the urinal and you've got screens where you're watching, now that would be pretty cool.
You like that?
Yeah, that would be pretty. Now, I'm not a drinker anymore, so it doesn't bother me one way or the other. But I know a lot of people, and it seems like quite a few people like to
urinate and watch TV?
Have a cocktail. Well, I was going to say have a cocktail when you come to the game. So,
right. So you would provide a alcoholic beverage while they were there?
Sure. I mean, if that's what that's your deal.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw some other ones at you. There'll be some unique things, and if you would agree or not agree. I want throw it at you, a fan experience package that you could get to come to the game. Would you agree to these things? If I paid X a number of amount for a certain ticket to qualify me to get on the sideline, would you allow fans to the sideline? Like a fan designated area where you could get on one end zone or one area to feel the experience of being on the field, or would you say no fans on the field?
I'm okay with that. I mean, Auburn's doing that right now. Auburn's doing that now.
Yeah.
There's that, quite a few people down there.
Yeah.
They even got seats now in the corners.
That's right.
Of the end zone.
Again, that was something I was fixing to get to as well. Would you, in your stadium, would you let them sit in the corners?
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about a fan paying enough or making a donation? Would you allow a fan to go to the locker room at halftime with the team?
Ooh, boy. That'd be a high dollar ticket right there.
Well, you'd get right in the mix.
I bet you'd have quite a few people. Now, you can't have too many people in there.
Oh, I get it.
Because you don't want it to be a distraction.
But would you allow
it?
But
you gotta set that ticket high, like really high price. But yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Okay. Now, here's another step up to that.
Okay.
These skyboxes we talked about. Yeah. I want to call it and throw it to you a VIP coaches experience. They would actually have in this box headsets you could put on and listen to the coaches talk during the game.
Boy, man. Now you're talking about, Jim, man, these are good suggestions. I love that one.
Okay.
For sure. But again, that's got to be a high dollar ticket.
That's got to be a big donation.
Yeah. But I mean, Jimmy Rain already knows what's going on. So
well, yeah, but I'm talking about your stadium, your fans. Would you allow a fan?
It's got to be enough so Joe fans could afford it, but it's got to be, less enough so that the donors are like, I already know what's going on.
Well, I always thought, to me, that would be the coolest.
How much price would you put on that?
I'd pay, say, if you paid $1,000.
So what's a norm? I mean, we're talking face dollar tickets now are $100.
75, 100. Yeah. So if you paid 10 times the value of a face and got a $1,000 ticket and got into specific, now those would obviously, like you said, there's only so much room. But if we got into the coaches skybox, we may put 10 people in that room, and every one of them gets a headset. They get to listen to the plays and coaches and everything.
$1,000 for a ticket.
$1,000 a head. So $10,000 a box.
I think it might work.
It's pretty neat. When we come back, we're going to ask Andy about what food he'd like to have in his stadium.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. All right, Jim, let's finish this thing out.
All right. We closed out the last segment with food. In your stadium, here's some options. Not food. You can tell us what you want to cook, but here's an option from me. If I'm sitting in the stands in a seat, would you give me an app that I could push on an app and allow somebody from your stadium to bring it to me, or do you want me to go to the concession stand and get it?
Again, I like the idea in all of these that there's an incentive that you can raise up your ticket level.
Correct.
Price. You could get whatever you wanted. You could get, there's nothing that's off the chart here. Depending on. We got to set these at certain levels, though. Like the food one would probably be the first level, maybe.
Okay.
So you add $200 to your ticket, you can get food delivered to you in the stadium there.
Okay. So we're gonna say ground level or average level in the stadium is $100 ticket. I mean, that's upper deck be $100 ticket.
Yeah.
So at the $100 ticket, you're gonna say they're going to have to pay $300 to get the food brought to the upper deck.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
a little more.
Maybe a little bit more to the upper deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a try.
All right. So throw us out some food ideas. What do you want in your stadium? What are you serving?
Whew, boy. Well, it's got to be. You need a knife and fork for steak, so you don't want to hand out knives at the football stadium.
Well, no.
Especially with,
maybe a steak sandwich.
Maybe a steak sandwich.
Yeah.
Maybe how about some tacos?
Okay.
The old walking taco.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I could see something in a bowl form with a spoon. I'm thinking maybe chili on a cold night.
Okay.
And that's the one thing that's missing. I want chili on my dog.
Really?
I don't get chili dog. They serve hot dogs obviously, but no chili. If I'm gonna eat a hot dog, I want a chili dog.
Now, would you think that would be the availability of a mess making situation? With a kid or something and spill chili on a hot dog everywhere. But that's part of the
I
ball
end
game.
up wearing the food anyway. So I mean, what does it matter?
All right, so we're gonna skip into parking. The same way we're building on the numbers. If I'm gonna buy a skybox ticket, our coaching experience ticket we call it, and I just paid $1,000 to sit in a box and listen to a headset. Where do I get to park? My option to you is if I'm going to pay another, so as you threw it out, $200, I'm going to pay $1,200. I get to park at the front row, and the guy that bought the $100 ticket in the upper deck, he parks in row Z.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
I think, yeah, that makes, I like the tiered system, and you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the way it works now. The people that are parking closest to the stadium,
they're paying.
They're paying them.
All right, here's a quick one that you get what you pay for. The visiting locker room. Do they get an experience? Do they get nice or crappy?
Oh, I'd definitely say crappy. Now I don't mean like all junked up. I just mean plain Jane. No
block,
no incentives,
walls.
Yeah. And paint it. I like the old Iowa Stadium. Paint it pink.
Okay.
Set
the mood for a little bit. I got you.
Soothing tones.
All right.
Don't want them coming out.
One last one before we go. If someone was to make, in your mind, give us a number, the largest donation they would have to make to actually, one of those 10 people we talked about sitting in that coaching box, listen to the set, how big would the donation have to be for them to call a play during the game?
To call a play during the game.
Yes.
That's $10,000.
Okay, you heard it first. $10,000 will get you a play at Auburn in Andy Stadium.
First play of the game.
You can call it.
You can call the game for $10,000, and I think we throw in the rest of that stuff. If you're gonna buy a ticket, yeah.
There you go. Well, you've built us an awesome stadium, so I'd love to sit there and enjoy that experience.
That would be pretty cool. And again, I think the retractive roof.
Oh yeah.
That's a done. Because man, them cold nights or them rainy nights,
August days.
Especially, the beginning, it's hurricane season.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that would be really, really coming in handy for sure. Now, we might need a big donation to get that, though.
Here's a guy with a great idea. The Bama Pride guy says, how about an AU Blitz box? So we could have our own box at the stadium.
I'm all about it.
I love it.
We already got our own box. No, we don't. That would be pretty cool, though. All right, it's going to wrap it up for us on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Brett and Faith going to carry you through the rest of the week on location. So be sure to join in with them for the rest of the week. He's Jim. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.